Well, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the vwnut 1967 channel on YouTube. What we're talking about under the heater today is we got a tire on the way. We got a rim. We'll get over to the tire guy when the tire's on the way. And fixed. We'll call that fixed. A couple of self tappers and it's back. Look at it. It's flat. It's perfect. Fixed. Well, we haven't started pushing on the dent yet. That's coming soon. It's still under the semi-fixed. But we did have a video in the spring, this last spring, of could we keep this mower together one last season. Right now I can tell you that mower has mowed my grass one last time. We mulched the leaves in around here. That's what we did this year. You do with your leaves whatever you want. We mulched them in. I would say for sure that mower lasted one more season, and if you run pump gas and you live in a place that uses ethanol, do yourself a favor and run your machines out of gas when you put them away for their season. She's about to die, I think. Oh yeah, oh, sputters. Yep. Yep. We'll see that machine again in the spring. Sit. Wait. Okay, let's go see what's happening in the woods. Let's go. Come on, let's go see. Come on. This way. Come on. Well, ladies and gentlemen, let's see if this here 64 bug, we now call accident prone, will start for us. And if we can't get it swizzled over into this area right here, into this area right here, pretty sure we can accomplish that pretty easily. You will hear a bunch of tire rubbing. We have the maximum amount of tire rubbing right now. Maximums.
One, two. Well, these rules are meant for breaking. Life's a journey that everyone's taking. Imagine time was twisted and you existed. Fun was
Couple of things happening right now. We're letting the air out of the basketball. You'll see why in a few minutes. You may already know why. If you've ever done your own body work, or if common sense is your friend, you may know why. We're letting the air out of the basketball. I had to pull the rest of the back seat out. Sorry for the shaky cam. Holy cow. Out of the 64. The 67's back in here from the green box, because while the 64 has been down, we've been driving the 67. So I just have to pull one bolt out of the back seat, get the interior of the car with some light in it for you guys, and see about pushing on that dent a little bit. Step one, deflate your ball. Move you guys around so you can see what's happening in the car. Alright, so you can see I've got my backer board right there wedged between the seats and that seat. And then the basketball is stuffed right in there with the, gotta make sure you got your air nozzle where you can access it. I'm going to hook it up to the chukka. If you don't know what a chukka is, you're about to find out. So let me get you guys set up on the outside, and I'll hook up the chukka and we'll see what happens. Alright, so these little air compressors that you plug into your cigarette lighters, that's what I call the chukka because that's what noise they make. I'm going to plug this one into the basketball, and then I'm going to plug it into Ruby over there. She's my 12-volt power supply right now. And we're going to see what happens with this dent. And when we feel satisfactory with where it's pushing, then we'll adjust the backer board and push some more. Honestly, I am not a trained body guy at all. You should know that by now. I mean, look, I screwed license plates in my car. You should know. If you don't know, and it's your first day here, the vwnut is not trained at all in any sort of body and paint work at all. Alright, let's see what happens when we start pushing. Alright, so you guys seen that it popped out the bottom pretty good. Like, this portion of it came out perfect. So I'm gonna move it up and we'll see what happens in here. But this part, very happy with that. So we'll let the basketball compress again. We'll move it up, I'll turn the camera back on, and we'll see about pushing it up top a little bit. Alright, so we moved the basketball up into this area right here. I'm pushing on both. There's a support that is in here and the quarter. So we're going to flip the lever and see what happens. Well, better than I have anticipated. I'm going to go ahead and move the basketball right. You guys can kind of see. This actually came out much better than I thought, just with that little bit of air pressure. So we're going to move the basketball back into here. I did get a little bit nervous about breaking that window, but if you guys look, you may not be able to see, but right up there are all the windows, just in case. So let's hope we don't break the window, but it's already looking better. Just have a little dent right here now. Almost good as new. Alright, so we've moved the basketball over into here. I've got it hooked up to the little air compressor. I'm going to throw the lever again and see what kind of results we get. Alright, you guys can see it's getting better. I'm going to move you guys a little bit closer and kind of give you an angle down on top of it so you can take a better look. Okay, so you can still see we got a spot here, a little bit right there, and a little bit right here, and a little bit through here. So, we'll deflate the basketball, get it moved around in there, and see if we can't hit her one more time. Alright, I got a little bit of a wedge on the backside. We'll see what happens.
As you climb to the top of the slide, you're never gonna know it, 'cause all you did was blow it. Now you're looking for a place to hide. My friend, you lend a helping hand to lost and found. Well, after all said and done, well, I'll go and buy a gun, but someone's gonna end up in the ground. Let's break some bread and we'll all get fed, and then we'll drink until tomorrow. Too many secrets and lies with your storytelling eyes. I think you love all the pain and the sorrow. Well, these streets are meant for living. There's too much taking and not a lot of giving. Well, if you're gonna be fake, well, that's a chance you take. But don't complain when the real are winning. 'Cause my friends, they lend a helping hand to those in need. Well, after all said and done, who really won? I think it all boils down to greed. So help me out, help me work it out, help me try to understand. I think we're all the same in this.
Alright, I've got the basketball wedged in there again. And small injury, no big deal.
how to hold a hand. My friend, you lend a helping hand to lost and found. Well, after all said and done, well, you'll go and buy a gun, but someone's gonna end up in the ground. Let's break some bread and we'll all get fed, and then we'll drink until tomorrow. Too many secrets and lies with your storytelling eyes. I think you love all the pain and the sorrow.
Alright, I'm going to continue tapping on that. If you hear something, it's just my friends over there. Links in the description for the two of them. Mark and UDIZZY, of course, over there fucking supervising.
You did the word.
Yeah, supervising my dent removal.
Well, at least you have both eyes. You can look over both sides.
Oh, that's not even fair to my friend Dave.
Fuck. At least you have both eyes. You can see on both sides at the same time.
It's not even nice, Dizzy.
Time goes so fast, but the memories last, just to help you through the day. Thinking of you and the things that you do, and all the things that you would say. Helping me out while my thoughts were in doubt. You'd never let me down. My strength and my soul, without you I'm not whole. Whoa, how I miss you now. You gotta take your time. Think about what's yours and mine. You need to just do your best, and time will take care of the rest. You've got no worries to hold. You're just feeling cold. And if you're not happy with things that you're told, you must speak out loud and challenge a crowd. Live life with passion, stand up and be proud. I can't explain just how love turns to pain, but I know in my heart that it do. So this I'm saying now before I'm away, I was never tired of loving you, helping me out while my thoughts were in doubt. You'd never let me down. My strength and my soul, without you I'm not whole. Whoa, how I miss you now. You gotta take your time. Think about what's yours and mine. You need to just do your best, and time will take care of the rest. 'Cause you've got no worries to hold. You're just feeling cold. And if you're not happy with things that you're told, you must speak out loud and challenge a crowd. Live life with passion, stand up and be proud. As the years pass and the cold turns to glass, there's so much you will learn. So give life a shout every time you go out, 'cause someday you will not return. Cease to exist like a midsummer's mist, rolling in off the shore. You're starting to cry 'cause you don't want to die, but you don't want to live anymore. You gotta take your time. Think about what's yours and mine. You need to just do your best, and I will take care of the rest. You've got no worries to hold. You're just feeling cold. And if you're not happy with things that you're told, you must speak out loud and challenge a crowd. Live life with passion, stand up and be proud.
I'm gonna go ahead and buff that. I just wet sanded it real quick. It's dry, so I'm gonna hit it just by hand first without the machine and see where we get from there. I did put the piece of trim up there and look at it. I'm happy with the job I've done up to this point. It's not like if I needed it perfect at some point we couldn't make it perfect, but the car's not perfect, so good enough for me. We'll see what it looks like when we buff it. Well, we got to put the back seat back in there. My friends are still supervising. One of them is playing guitar and serenading Hazy Days. We'll probably use some of his music in here, so of course, link for him in the description. And you already know UDIZZY and my friend Mark will be in the description.
Yeah! No, you dizzy, goddammit.
Yeah, you know, UDIZZY. Anyway, I'd like to thank each and every one of you for being here, and we will see you in a couple of days. Alright, even with the extra large tire on there, we took her for a little drive. Seemed to be fine. There is some serious amount of tire rub, but I think that the damage to the car was minimal, and I think we're back in action. So, sweet and sweet. And like I said before, we will see you guys in a couple of days.